You know that feeling, right? That sinking feeling you get at work when you know the answer you need is out there, but it's buried, somewhere, in all that digital noise. Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack in this explainer. Let's get right into it.
So, here's the plan. First, we'll talk about the daily grind of searching the crowd. Then, we'll look at the true cost of all that chaos. After that, we're going to flip the script and talk about moving from that crowd to a guest list. We'll break down how this fabric actually works, and we'll wrap up with a whole new mindset for getting things done.
Okay, so what does it actually feel like trying to find information inside a big company these days? The way our source material describes it, it's with a metaphor that is just painfully accurate.
Seriously, just picture it. The noise, the lights, the absolute chaos. It is completely overwhelming. And you are standing right in the middle of it all with one seemingly simple mission: find one person.
You're literally pushing through people, yelling out a name they can't hear. You're frantically texting, "Where are you?" But your messages just disappear into the void. You're spinning, just spinning, looking at a sea of faces, and none of them are the right one. That anxiety, that mounting frustration, you can feel it, can't you?
And that feeling of being totally lost and overwhelmed in a crowd, that is the daily reality for so many of us at work. We are all just searching for that one piece of information, that one key decision, that one answer we swear we saw somewhere.
And where are we looking? Oh, you know the places. We're digging through these never-ending Slack threads. We're searching through ancient email chains. We're looking at CRM notes that haven't been updated in a year. We're scrubbing through meeting recordings, trying to decipher vague support tickets. Or worse, staring at code with zero comments. It is an absolute mess. Now, this isn't just about feeling frustrated. All this chaos, it has a real, actual cost. Let's break down how this mess of fragmented context is really hurting the business. So, here's what's actually happening. You've got sales teams walking into meetings totally unprepared. You've got support reps making customers repeat their entire story for the third time. Engineers are just flying blind, trying to fix code they have no history on. And of course, when someone leaves the company, all that critical knowledge just walks right out the door with them.
Okay, but what if there's a fundamentally better way? This is where everything shifts. We're about to go from chaos to clarity, from searching a massive crowd to doing something much, much smarter.
You know, think about it. Most of the tools we buy, the systems we use, they're all designed to make us a little bit faster at searching that chaotic crowd. Better search bars, smarter filters, but they never solve the real problem. So the question we have to ask is, what if we could just get rid of the search altogether? And this chart just lays it out perfectly. On the one side, you've got the crowd, all that pushing and guessing, that fragmented history, just pure frustration. But on the other side, you have a list where you can ask one question and get the complete context, an instant answer. See, the goal isn't to make search faster. The goal is to eliminate it.
And this is the big idea. The Enterprise Context Fabric. So what is it? Well, it's a system that's built to capture the why behind everything that happens. It's not just another database. It actively captures context in the moment it's created, linking all those conversations and decisions together so nothing ever gets lost in the crowd again.
All right, that sounds great in theory, but how does this thing actually work? Let's get into the mechanics of how this fabric makes context not just easy to find, but also fully accountable, especially now in a world full of AI. So let's start with a huge, very modern problem. We have AIs writing and changing code faster than any human ever could. It's amazing. But when something inevitably breaks and you ask, hey, why was this specific change made? Crickets. The why, the crucial context, is just gone.
This is where something called code ledger comes into play. It's so simple, but so powerful. Every single time an AI agent makes a change to the code, Code Ledger automatically logs the reasoning behind it, the full context. And just like that, every single decision becomes completely traceable. No more black boxes.
Okay, now let's scale that up. Don't just imagine one AI. Imagine dozens, maybe hundreds of AI agents running around your company, making decisions, accessing data. The big question becomes, who's in charge? Who gave them permission to do any of that? It's a recipe for absolute disaster.
And that's exactly what Agent Ledger is for. Think of it like the air traffic controller for your entire AI workforce. It defines the rules of the road, what data they can see, what actions they can take, and every single thing they do is logged for a complete audit trail. It's all about making sure every single AI action is governed, controlled, and traceable.
So, when you put this all together, what does it really mean for us day in and day out? Well, it means we get to adopt a totally new way of thinking, a new mantra for how we work.
So before you fire off that next email asking for an update, what if you could just check the list and instantly see every conversation, every decision, every bit of context?
Before you walk into that huge customer meeting, instead of scrambling for notes, you just check the list, and you have the complete history right there.
And for all the engineers out there, before you start reviewing a pull request, you check the list, and you see the entire chain of events and context that led to that code.
And this quote, this really gets to the heart of the entire issue. The reason enterprise AI initiatives so often fail isn't that the models aren't smart. It's because they have no idea what's actually going on. They can't access the messy, human context of the business. They're lost in the crowd, just like the rest of us.
And that really leaves us with this one simple, powerful idea. The future of work, for both people and for AI, isn't about getting better at searching. It's about creating a world where we don't have to search anymore. It's time to stop searching the crowd and start checking the list.